screens give me goosebumps. I'm not knowing what
I put Prada on my collar cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got 'em following my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like I'm a teller, chop up bullets, make 'em shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to get like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
So step one, I need a red bearish engulfing candle to be bigger than my blue engulfing candle, right? Red bearish engulfing needs to be bigger than my blue engulfing candle, right? That is step one, right? So how this works with these 4 steps, if you get a yes to each question, right? So if my red candle is bigger than my blue, then I go to step 2, right? So this is step 2. Step 2, I need my red 13 EMA to be bigger. I mean, to be cutting through, my bad, I'm tripping. I need my red 13 EMA to cut through both candle bodies. Both candle bodies. Right, so that's step 1 and step 2. Right? Make it 20, 16. Y'all can see this. I made it bigger so y'all can see it. And my box to do and stuff. Y'all just type it in chat if y'all can see it. If y'all can't, I will make sure y'all can see it. This is where it is right here. All right, let's see if y'all type it in chat. Yep. All right, cool. So y'all take a picture. That's step 1 and step 2. I'm gonna walk through step 1 and step 2. Then we're gonna go through the next 2 steps. And we're gonna go through the next 2 steps. Right? All right. So step 1. Let me move these lines out the way because I don't need them right now. Step 1, right? I need my red candle, right? My red bearish engulfing candle to be bigger than my blue, right? So as we can see here, this red candle is bigger than the blue, way bigger than the blue, right? So now step 2, my red 13 EMA line, which is this line right here, right? This skinny red line, let's follow it through. Does it cut through both candle bodies? It barely cuts through that blue candle, and it cuts straight through that red candle. So we get a yes to step 2, right? So now we go to step 3, right? Step 3 is, let me do it in text this time. Step 3 is you want to make sure you got both of the lines right there. This low-key kind of a little bit advanced. 50 EMA, 50, 800, or 200 EMA. Whichever line is closest is either 10 pips I'm gonna assume everybody knows how to count pips here. If you don't, let me know. Cutting through. And then step 4, you need space for money. Money. Don't want the white, blue, or aqua lines in your way. And I'm explaining what step 4 means, right, for those that may not know why I said that. All right, so this is step 3. I went more into detail for step 3s because this is a little bit more advanced one, but I mean, you still need to kind of know it. So step 3, I want to make sure my 50, my 800, or my 200 EMA, whichever line is closest, is I meant to put is. Is either 10 pips closely above my two candles or cutting through. You put it in there too for the sake of this video. Right. Step 3, we got this white line right here, which is your 200 EMA. I'm going to show y'all the settings once I get done showing y'all the 4 steps. Right. This white line right here is your 200 EMA. This aqua line right here, this aqua blue is your 50 EMA, and your 800 right here is this dark blue line. So this dark blue line is your 800 EMA. Right. So step 3 checks off because you have this white line cutting through both of your candles, which serves as something else on a different time frame, which is what you'll learn in the course, right? And you also got this aqua 50 EMA cutting through one of the candles as well. I got a question. Bet I got you where it's at. So if you want to know how to count pips, this is the easiest way to do it. I got to show you actually how to find it. So on your left-hand side is going to be something that looks like a Z, right? That have long position. Long position means buy, and you have short position, which means sell, right? So long position, you would use this for buy. Short position, you use this for sell, right? So we're going to use the one that says short position because we're selling right now, right? I will put this right here. Or, yeah, you can do that because it's easy. See, it counts it for you, right? So this little line right here, right? If I grab it and I move it down, see it says 7.0 or 6.9. That means that's 6.9 pips, right? 6 pips, right? Now, if I move it up to 10, this will be 10 pips, right? So if this white line was up here, then it would be step 3 with check off, right? If this aqua line was up here, then step 3 would check off, right? The reason why step 3 checks off super good is because the white line is way down here, right? So you can use the short position, right? Use the short position for finding your stop loss. I'm tripping for how to count your pips, right? You'll just place it at the top of the 2 candles. So you'll grab it. What time is it? I'm sorry, because I can't do it. So you'll grab your short position, you'll place it at the top, right? Drag that thing down to 10. And that's how it works. Super easy, right? Let me know if y'all getting it so far. Type some 111s in the chat. Just type some 222s in the chat if it's making sense, right? If it's making sense, type some 222s in the chat. Just want to make sure that y'all are able to grasp it because I had to do it on my chart, being that it wouldn't pop up on the application. I'm saying. So the reason why I know how to do this so well is because we have this app, right? This is a DeLorean right here, right? I have the same setup. Let's actually find one. But none of these were good. Well, this one wasn't bad. This was actually a good one. I lied. This was actually a good one. DeLorean right here. Right. So kind of something like this. Boom. you'll have two candles like this. So step one is the red candle bigger than the blue. They're kind of the same size, but I guess you can count the wick, right? This arrow right here is telling us to sell it. Boom. So we'll sell it. Step two is the red line cutting through. Red line's cutting through both. Step three is the aqua, the white, or the blue line closely above or cutting through. You got the aqua line closely above. Step four, do you have enough space to make money? Are any of these lines, the white, the aqua, or the dark blue line in your way? No. Right? Take the trade. And in an hour and 15 minutes, you made 66 pips. Really more, but 66 pips. So if you had $6 in this trade, you would have made $66. No, I'm wrong. If you had $1 in this trade, you would have made $66. If you had $6, you would have made about 200 plus. And then if you put $100, you would have made about $1,600 on this trade. Well, you'd have made $6,000. Math was good, right? Right. So this is how I know how to do the DeLorean, right? This application. I use this to go through my 4 steps when I first started. This was all I practiced on, right? It automatically calls it for you. All right. So how this works, step 1 and step 2 are automatically done, right? On the application. The only thing you have to look for, step 3, is if you have the aqua, the white, or the blue line, either closely above or cutting through for sales. And if you have space for money, right? Now that's for a sell, right? That's how it works, right? So for this, when I find DeLoreans, I trade on the 15-minute, the 30-minute, and the 1 hour when I'm trading like regularly, right? From 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right? Those are the best times to trade. The 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour. The 15-minute is where you're going to catch all your moves realistically, just to be real. That's where you're going to catch all your moves, especially if you're trading Forex. Now, if you're trading HFX, let's show you how this works on HFX. I can go down to the 1 minute time frame, nor show y'all how to do it. You can learn it from the educator himself, though. Boom, here go another one. This is perfect. You would have took this trade and you would have cleared, right? HFX. Now I'm gonna show you why y'all would have cleared this trade. All right, so let's go through the 4 steps again. Let me drag the stuff over so y'all can see it. The 4 steps. Go back. Thank you. Dang. It's all good. I can type it up again. And y'all already got it, so I don't have to type it up again. But just for the sake of it, we'll just run through it. I'm not even going to type it up. I don't want to. So for this trade, y'all let me know if this is a good trade to take based off of the 4 steps I gave y'all, right? So step 1, is this blue candle bigger than the red? Is the blue candle bigger than the red? All right, boom. Step 2, right? Does this red line right here, does this red line cut through both of the candles? All right, bet. See, you see how fast y'all answering these questions because y'all starting to get it? Like, it's that simple. Like, it could be your first day doing it. As long as you follow 4 steps, you're good. All right, now step 3, the bread and the butter. Is this aqua gray? Is this aqua 50 line cutting through the 2 candles? Or is this white line cutting through the 2 candles? Or is it closely below? Basically, are either of these lines cutting through? Right? Okay, it's cutting. It's cutting, exactly. Both of them cutting through. This aqua cutting through and the white cutting through. Right? Whenever you got both of these lines cutting through, or either one, the closer you are to these candles, the more money you're going to make. The closer you are to either one of these lines, the more money you're going to make. So boom. Step 4, do we have anything in our way to stop us from making money? Any lines in our way to stop us from taking money? All right, boom. So now the last question is, would we take this trade? Exactly. You're gonna take this trade. Now, let me show you how it would have worked if you'd have took this trade. Right? Your 4 steps pass. Damn, took it off. Your 4 steps pass. 1, 2, 3. In 3 minutes, you'd have cleared this trade and you'd have been in and out with the bag. Now I'm gonna show you how that works, right? I know y'all like, yo, like, how do you even know that? How does that work? Right? How does it work? Now let's get to the bread and the butter. This is the trick of how you know how long to stay in a trade. And this is how you know to stay patient, right? This is something that's, who did I learn this from? And I'm gonna edify this man so crazy because he really the GOAT. They are the GOATs, right? Able to, because he with the gang, he with the squad, D-Lo gang. I rep it heavily, is because it saved me a lot of money, right? I'm gonna do it because this is an insider call. I'm gonna let y'all know. I've seriously been trading Forex for about 10 months. I've been in for a year and a half, well, longer than that, because I was able to learn Delorean through the People in Profit. Shout out to DJ. So with this, oh, we added an educator from Germany too. So, we're about to tap into the German markets, but then we're gonna go to Spanish, and then we're gonna tap into French. We taking over. No cap. That's just want to let y'all know, right? But the person I learned from is Mr. Tyrone Foster, absolute beast in the market. He's been in the foreign exchange market for 8 years plus. He's a 7-figure earner, multiple 7-figure earner, makes 6 figures a day, 6 figures a week trading. Some accounts he makes 6 figures a day, but he's an absolute beast. Like, he's also came up with a certain strategy to where we're trading US 30 on a 1 minute time frame and SPX on a 1 minute time frame. It's just crazy the amounts of money that he's about to not only make me, but the other hundreds of thousands of people that is with the Delorean group. Right now, the next GOAT is Mr. Patrick Kenny. Right. So how this is going to work, right? If you are the individual that likes what you see and you want to take advantage of Delorean, when you first get started, the first person you're going to come to is Patrick Kenny. Right. You're going to come to Patrick Kenny. You're going to go to his favorite sessions. Right. You're going to go to his favorite sessions. And the first thing you're going to do is go to boot camp day 1. You're going to watch boot camp day 1 through boot camp day 5. Right. That's what you're going to do. Boot camp day 1 through boot camp day 5. You should low-key get this done within your first 2 days if you really want to seriously make money in Forex and in HFX too, because you're going to learn a lot of stuff. He's going to teach you some advanced stuff. He's going to teach you some basic stuff, right? And then after you do that, right, I got to go back to the goal because in 10 months of time, he's made me over 5 figures. And I've only lost $1,400 in 10 months in the foreign exchange market, one of the most dangerous markets in the world, and I'm only a rookie. So you already know I'm touching 6 figures in the next couple of months. So it's about to be really crazy. And I want to give big shouts out to DJ for talking to me about this. I tell her this every day. I've been sending her random texts every single day, just sending much gratitude and just being thankful for the platform that we have. Because, like, where else do you know you're going to get access to investing? You're going to get access to mentorship. You're going to get access to personal development, to books that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. You're going to get access to e-commerce, learning how to grow your own store, your own brand, making thousands of dollars a day doing that. So many people have stores, their brands, they're selling something. It's either sell or be sold. DJ says this all the time. That's one of her books that she likes to read, right? I'm going to piggyback on her and edify her. She's a beast in the market. When she put me on this and I was able to learn this, that turned me into a beast in the market, right? So you have to stay around the fire. Whoever got you started in this, you should be communicating with them on a daily basis, right? Whether you're building a business or you're not, should be communicating with them on a daily basis. You should mostly have to be expressing much gratitude, and y'all definitely have to get your mindsets right. So listen to some affirmations. I dropped the SoundCloud inside there too. If you're really looking to grow and to make 6 figures, you got to grow your mind. What you think about, you manifest. Then what you think about becomes your habits. Your habits become your actions. Your actions tends to lead into your feelings, and how you feel is what you're going to do to take action upon that. right? So I had to shift into mindset real quick because that's important, right? But once you watch boot camp day 1 through day 5, you're gonna come and hit up his favorite sessions. Tyrone, he has a lot of them, but if you want to make money, go through his favorite sessions. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you want to turn into a sniper in the market, go through his favorite sessions. If you want to be a 6-figure trader, 7-figure trader, making people's yearly amounts of money in weeks, sometimes days, go through his favorite trainings. Start all the way from the bottom. He's going to tell you what this is. He's going to walk you through it. Then you're going to join the homework group. Submit the homework, like whatever amount of homework he tell you to do, however long it take you to do it. Submit it. Like when I first did it, I did like thousands of charts of homework. I would be on the phone with DJ at times. She would see me doing homework, and that helped out a lot. And I'm going to get back to it doing it. I'm more so feeding back into y'all so I can get y'all paid so we can get some duplication going on and y'all can teach y'all people the same thing. But those are the main 2 people I learned from. And even when you learn in the basics, Tyrone has a basics course too. Abel is dope too. Market structure. He got a lot of things going on too. He is a beast in the market. So Tyrone Foster is on Forex basics. So if you don't want to get the Delorean and you just want the Forex basics, you can watch Tyrone Foster. So for right now, if you don't either have the capital to get add-on Delorean, which is only $22, or you just don't want to at the time and you want to learn more, where's Forex Basics? Right here, click here. Remember. You're going to click here for the basic educators. And you see Tyrone Foster right here. He's going to walk you through the Delorean, walk you through Forex Basics, getting your mindset together, and just all the basic stuff that you need to learn. This is the person I learned from. So a lot of people, sometimes they ask me like, yo, can you teach me this, that, and the third? I'm going to direct you back to the person I learned from. All I did was following his footsteps, turn in the homework, right? He's going to critique you. He's not everybody's cup of tea because, you know, he's real. Energy bunny. But he's really dope. His sessions are fun. He makes a lot of people money, and you can learn a lot from him, right? You can learn a lot from him. So with that being said, we are on the next thing, right? Which was the 3 candle rule. I already talked about that. The last thing is the arrows that I have with my setup. And then I'm going to show you my setup. This works on higher time frames too. So if you were on a 30-minute trade, you would be in that trade for an hour and 30 minutes. If you were on the hour trade, you would be in that trade for 1 hour, for 3 hours. If you were on a 15-minute trade, it'd be 45 minutes. Then 4 hours, 12 hours. If you're in the trade for a day, it'll be 3 days. Right? Simple math. Something that's really dope that we were able to learn. And now I'm able to teach it to y'all. Boom. So check this out. Here's the setup right here. This is a good one. This is a good one. So how this works for step 4, add this to y'all notes. You want to make sure that no lines are 10 pips above. For step 4, make sure that no lines are 10 pips above. For both step 4s, for the sell and for the buy. For the buy, you want to say, I want to make sure no tip. Make sure that no lines are 10 pips above for the buy. And for the sell, make sure no lines are 10 pips below for the sell. All right, I'll say it again, just so y'all can get it. For the steps 4 Delorean buy, step 4, make sure no lines are 10 pips above for the buy. And for step 4 for the sell, make sure that no lines are 10 pips below. All right, so for this trade right here, just to run through the 4 steps, how it works. Step 1, blue line is bigger than the red. The red line cuts through. The aqua line cuts through both. I take the trade. I stay in the trade for 45 minutes. I would enter right here. 45 minutes. In an hour, I'm in profit. 1 hour 30. In profit, you can take out partials. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot, but it was still a good setup, still a good trade. All right, so how the 3 candle rule works, let's say, boom, 15. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. If you're in profit right here, if your screen is blue, you stay in a trade. If not, get out of the trade, right? And it ended up going your way. So how this actually worked, you see this arrow right here, right? Which means it was letting us know to get in for a buy from this point. The arrow works best when you use the 4 steps with it. It works best when you use the 4 steps with it. Where is the settings? That's the wrong one. Right here. So these are my setups for my indicators. My 5 EMA is yellow. My 13 EMA is red. My 50 EMA is aqua. The name of the indicator is called Matrix, MATRX, right? Just take a picture of it to make sure you select the ones that I have, just to copy it how I have it. For the shapes, I want arrows, arrow up, the arrow down. Right, and then these are just the days. There's some other advanced information on here too, but y'all will learn that through the Delorean course, assuming you choose to go through with it. Right, so now the arrows, what's so special about them? Not really that special, but if you use it, let's say if you had an arrow right here, after you had your 4 steps, all steps checked off, and you got an arrow right under it, boom, enter for a buy, don't even think about it, and use your 3 steps, your 3 counter rule. Right, so for instance, boom, this is actually a Delorean right here too. This is something advanced. I would enter it right here, and then I would enter it again right here, and I would enter it again right here. So you made 3 bags, boom, TP hit for market structure. So it said, yo, we're going to enter for a buy right here. 15 minutes later, we're making money. 30 minutes later, we still making money. Another 45 minutes later, boom. And it's trade for 2+ hours, and you just milked out. If you would have got in from right here, right? Let's assume, because I know some people, they trade just off the arrows. They're not the most accurate, but if you use it with your 4 steps, it is. You'd have caught about 15 pips. Right, so here you trading with $1, $15. $10 would have been 150, and $100 would have been $1,500. Right, so that is the 4 steps for Delorean. Here's another one. Step 1, blue candle's bigger than the red. Step 2, red line cuts through. Step 3 is actually good. It cuts through both. Reason why it wouldn't check off, because this is not a body. This is actually a wick. So I wouldn't have took it just because of that. See, as you can see, it didn't really have nothing going on. It didn't really make a real move. This one was good too. 3 steps check off. Blue bigger than the red. Red line cuts through. Aqua's closely below, more money. Step 4 doesn't check off because this line is in your way. Any questions y'all want to ask? Ooh, see, look, another Delorean. Blue candle bigger than the red. Red line, it cuts through barely. Aqua close. Then you got this line cutting through, which is another time frame. They've been this trade for 45 minutes. Up, you see your phone red. Right? You don't have to set it for 45 minutes every time. You'll set an alarm for 45 minutes, but you can come back and check your trade every 15 minutes or so. Right? So you see, okay, boom, I'm blue. Right? And then if you come back 15 minutes later and you see your phone is red, then just close that thing. I'm saying you're gonna learn other stuff too of when to close your trade. We have like set exits of when to close a trade. So boom, like right here, right? Right here, the 4 steps check off because the red is bigger than the blue. You got the red line cutting through both of them. You got your white line cutting through and your aqua line, and you got the arrow. Right? So this is a situation where the arrow is a good confirmation. You'd have took the trade. Somebody asked me a question. I wasn't paying attention. Let's not be rude. And you said it works for both FRX and HFX. Yeah, it just shows you. 1 minute time frame. HFX, that's all HFX is. Trading on small time frames. 1 minute and a 3 minute. 3 minute, it doesn't have a chart, but the 1 minute does. I don't even trade on a 3 minute chart. I always use a 1 minute or 5 minute. Pretty good too. Pretty accurate. That wasn't good. This one's good. This one right here is good. Y'all let me know in chat if this is a good trade, right? I'm gonna walk through the steps. Step 1 is the red candle bigger than the blue. This on a 1 minute time frame. All right, boom. Does the red line cut through both of the candle bodies? All right, boom. And let's see if this aqua line is 10 pips. And it is. It's 1 pip. Step 3 checks off. Now y'all let me know. Step 4, we don't got no lines in the way. So we're going to take this trade. Okay, how long we staying in this trade for? We on a 1 minute time frame. Snipers. About to have some snipers in the market. We about to rob the banks. Y'all drop some D-Lo gang in the chat. Drop D-Lo gang in the chat if you're ready to run it up. And if this strategy is super simple and easy and you're ready to make some money with it, right? Drop D-Lo gang in the chat if you're ready to run it up and make some money with this strategy. D-Lo gang. Gang, 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 gang.
Blue screens give me goosebumps. I'm not knowing what it